The first thing I'm doing is applying a little bit of Urban Decay Primer Potion to my entire lid. I use a very tiny amount because really that's all you need, and I spread it with my finger. With a MAC 217 brush, I'm going to apply MAC Paintpot in Soft Ochre lightly all over my lid. So I just put a little bit on the tip of my brush and spread it all over my lid. This will just give me an even canvas for the rest of my makeup. The first colour that I'm going to use is called Beige Shimmer, and it is a mid-tone beige with a little bit of shimmer. I'm going to be using my 239 brush, and I will just pack it onto my lid and then slightly blend it into my crease. When you pack on the colour, by patting it on with your brush rather than sweeping it on to the eyelid, you prevent fallout beneath your eyes, and you get better colour payoff. And now I'm just using the same brush to lightly blend the colour into my crease. For a little bit more definition, I am going to use this colour. This is called Bewitched, and it's just a very dark brown on the cool side. And I'm just going to be putting that in my crease, slightly above it, and near my lash line, just for a little bit more definition to the eye. The 222 brush by MAC that I'm using to apply this colour is a little bit too large for me to use as a conventional crease brush, but it's wonderful if I just want a very light wash of colour in my crease, so it's absolutely perfect for this purpose. I'm going to apply just a little bit more. With a MAC 239 brush, I'm going to use this colour. This is called Buttermilk, and I'm just going to use it as a highlight. I'm going to line my eyes now, and I will be using Clinique cream shaper for the eyes in the colour Mink. This is what it looks like. It's a very dark brown, almost black cream eyeliner pencil. Basically what I want to do is just get as close to the lash line as possible with this. These apply like butter. I really recommend these. I made the line very thin in the inner corner and slightly thicker at the outer corner because that naturally opens up the eye and makes it look a little bit bigger. At this point, this is very neutral day makeup for you at this point. So I could stop here or just add a little bit of a dark brown shadow over the pencil liner, and that would be a very beautiful day look, very neutral. But I'm actually going to keep going, and I am going to top this cream eyeliner with this shadow by Clinique. This is called Peacock, and it is exactly the color that you see in the camera. It's the most beautiful dark emerald green color. Now I could have used matching eye pencil underneath this eye color to use as liner, and that would have given me more color payoff, and the color would have been more vivid and true to what you see in the container. But I actually want this to be more subdued, a little bit more subtle. I want this to be kind of a blackened emerald, because I think that's just so much more elegant and so much more wearable and less sweet. I am going to be using a product by Kohl. This is her transformer, and it's a eyeliner mixing medium. So you take a drop of this and put it in some kind of a palette. I'm using the back of my hand as a palette. You wet your brush, your eyeliner brush. I'm going to be using a MAC 209 brush. You wet your brush in the liquid, and then with the wet brush you trace over the edge of the eyeshadow that you want to transform into liquid liner, and voila, you've got liquid liner. I'm going to apply this over the line that I made with a cream shaper eyeliner pencil. And you can see how using the very dark brown, almost black pencil underneath turns this eye color into this really pretty dark emerald. I love using Polidor Transformer, especially in the summer or for brides, because it not only sets any pencil eyeliner or liquid eyeliner that you've got underneath, but it actually makes it water resistant and smudge proof and transfer resistant. So none of this is going to kind of photocopy on to my crease or above it. It's completely budge proof. So I really, really love it. You can see how using this very, very bright eyeshadow transformed this very neutral look into something so much more colourful. But at the same time, because there's a very, very thin line of the colour, it makes it so wearable and so elegant. On my lower lash line, I am going to use, again, this beige shimmer colour, and I'm going to be using Clinique Eye Definer brush. And that is just going to go all over my lower lash line. And this just ties the whole look together. To give my eye a little bit more definition, I am going to use this Bewitched color, the dark brown, in just the very outer corner, just to make it a little bit more defined, like so. To open up my eyes and make them look bigger and wider and more awake, I am going to use a Kohl pencil by Max Factor, and it is in the color Natural Glaze. I like using this color because it's not white, it's cream, and I just think that using white on your waterline, even if you're very fair, and I am very fair, it's just kind of too stark and looks unnatural in my opinion, so I just prefer using a cream colored. I'm going to use mascara now, and I will be using Clinique Lash Building Primer and their Lash Doubling Mascara. And this is actually the completed look. On my cheeks, I used a little bit of Clinique blush in Aglow, and it actually shows up very true to colour in the camera. On my lips, I used a combination of Clinique lipstick in Blushing Nude and Clinique lip gloss in Glamour-full. This is their Full Potential Plump and Shine lip gloss in Glamour-full.